So I just got to get some of this off my chest because it's like, like the ships I've been designing, like the ones recently, the past couple of days, um, really, I started looking into it because of her. I felt like she asked me in spirit to look into making sailboats for her, and so I did. And then it's like I think a few days later, I found out that her dad used to be in the Navy, and I mean, she's always by the ocean, but just like little things like that. Like she literally posted a video, or Rocky's World did, of her talking about her father, and I got the impression that I should look into who her father was, and turns out he was associated with the Navy and stuff. So it's just like, um, but anyways, one thing I wanted to just say is like for y'all, like, because I mean, big time celebrity status, like people like her, Jennifer Aniston, Brad Pitt, Eminem, Will Smith, all these types of people. For people like myself who grew up watching you guys, like to like have any type of an interaction with you guys is pretty profound. Like it's some doesn't happen all the time. So it can leave quite an impact. And the same goes for when you guys, if like the Russell Brand thing. It didn't bother me that much, but it kind of did. Like because it's like in one scope of things, I look up to you guys, and maybe more than I should. But then it's like when I finally get to know you guys a little bit better, I find out that you almost it's almost like you guys treat us like we're less than or something, and it's like it's that's a little crazy to me. Just I don't even consider myself greater than a bug on the ground, but that's just me. So another reason why it's hard for me to also fathom having like hundreds of millions of dollars, and knowing that there's thousands of people that die every single day of hunger. And I feel like I've been pretty gracious too, because I've been like as long people, I've been really focusing on people with over $100 million, over 100 million. Like that's a lot. Like $100 million, that's a lot of money. Isn't that what they call you, like go fuck you money? Like that's a shitload of cash. And when in reality, anybody with over $1 million saved is doing far better than the majority of the people on the planet. Especially those that can't even afford enough to put food in their bellies. So it's like, realistically, it's still very alien. Even if things were to go really well and line up and be, fucking, positive and friendly and happy and all this and that, like, there's still going to be a level of relatability that we're not going to be able to have, because I can never do that. I can never do that type of stuff. Like I've always, like I'm here now, not because like I just blow my money away all the time. Like I do a good deal of that, but I always make sure that, I pay what I have to pay while I have money. I've just never agreed and felt good about working for the system because of what it represents and what it's doing to the rest of the planet, and just like the way it doesn't resonate with my soul. Like, especially in these cities. I've always lived in these cities, so it's like it's been rough, but I have, whilst living in here, I've tried to like get jobs outside of the cities, just I've done all sorts of interviews for landscaping, to working on like pumpkin farms, to all sorts of weird shit, like outside, just to get outside of the city, and nothing has panned out. So it's just like, it's not even that easy to find a job just doing manual labor, like out in nature here, in Portland. So anyways, yeah, I just want to share that. It's just I think I'm one thing I'm grateful for, though. Like I'm not gonna look at you guys the same way now, like, I'm just not going to. Like it's just like I'm really allowing your money to fucking make you guys more powerful than me, and which is just silly. I mean, it's just I don't. I do this. I give people too much power. I give people too much credit. I give people too much, even respect in some situations, because it's like, why? Like, like, why do I allow this person to have this type of control over me? Like, why? Like, it's fucking just. Things just felt so like, it's rare for me to feel comfortable around another person's energy, like even just telepathically, like, so that like the fact that was there a little bit, not the whole time, but I felt a little bit of that there was very promising, and it's like, So it's disappointing, man, because like I really did, I had some high hopes. Like it wasn't. It was really about her. It wasn't, some type of money thing or power thing or any type of networking thing or anything like that. It was really her. Like I would have been fine if she was, not famous and all this and that. Just her is what I really appreciated. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, there's a lot of different sides to me. So, this is also why like, I remain quiet a lot of the times, because like when I open my mouth and I really share how I feel, a lot of times it puts people off, and so it's like, maybe it's better if I just don't say anything, because at least I'll be able to have people to talk to, but then I'm not being my real self. So this is why a lot of times I just fucking end up staying down here, going out into nature or walking the streets and just helping out whoever is on the streets, because it seems more fitting for somebody like me. But anyway, all right, y'all take care. Bye.